I'm not going to be too upset about how this goes. I've not played this deck in a while. I haven't actually updated it since I got top 4 with it back in... God. May? Yeah, it's been a while. So, yeah, this list hasn't been updated since May. So there's definitely some stuff that needs to be changed about it. And more than anything, I guess I'm playing it like this to see if I can figure out what the main problems are. I'm going to not look at chat while we're playing, so I'll see y'all on the other side. I say that, then immediately see Zach has said, good luck, Jester. Thank you, bud. Why is chat not showing up on stream? That's a problem? Twitch chat. Properties. Restream, okay. We'll figure it out later. Alright. It's not a fantastic... Am I going first or second? They decided to go second, okay. So, Hoothoot in the active's absolutely fine. As long as we've got Latias to move stuff around. So we should be okay. The Flutter Mane in the active is very rude. I understand why you've done that. So I can't get Ditto out. So I think we go double Hoothoot. We'll Nest Ball. So grabbing Raging Bolt, I can kind of see making a bit of sense here. No Jamming Tower, that's a problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab Ogerpon and use its ability, and then Ultra Ball if we don't like what we see. Worst case, we can get Crispin Nest Ball next turn. Okay, Fighting Energy is really good, actually. So I think if we do something like this, grab ourselves a Noctowl. There's an argument for grabbing Raging Bolt here. But we know what we have available in the deck. So I'm not going to worry too much. There's always a chance we get bossed if we put this in the active. So I don't think we do that either. I think I'm okay with that. I'm not too worried about Teal Mask getting brought up, because we can always do something ridiculous like throw another energy on it. A Teal Mask. We can't Teal Mask if the Flutter Mane's in the active. But we'll definitely have a Noctowl available, so that's the important thing. I don't know if I would have Fan Rotomed if I knew I had the ability available. I don't think I need to. I'm hoping we can just take out that Rults really quickly here. There's a genuine chance that we can. Okay. Electric Energy makes that a little bit more interesting. So how do we do this? Because take out the Rults, we definitely Prime Catcher. We could do a Nest Ball. There's a lot of pieces we need. I certainly don't want to Iono. But can we go Nest Ball? Oh, we can go... We need another Noctowl for this to work. We have an energy available. But we can't grab E-Switch and Crispin. So, can we turn this into more cards? We can. I'm just trying to piece this together so carefully here. Okay, so I think... Honestly, this is... We're missing a Mew here. I think that's going to be our biggest problem. We can't get rid of the Hoothoot. We can't get rid of the Latias. Oh, it might have been smart to grab a thingy, actually. So... Let's Nest Ball and grab... I'm trying so hard to piece this together. Let's Fan Rotom. Fan Rotom and then Ultra Ball. Noctowl. For another night. Okay, I think I can make this work. There's no stadium in place, so that doesn't work. Okay. Then we can go Ultra Ball. Get rid of these two. And grab Noctowl. Does that make sense? Yes, but only if we retreat first. But if we retreat first, we can't then use Flutter Mane. Ah, this... Wait. Yes, we can. So grab Noctowl, retreat the Hoothoot into Raging Bolts. Retreat Hoothoot into Raging Bolt. Noctowl. I'm piecing it together so slowly, but I'm getting there. Crispin, Energy Switch. It's leaving us with a very poor hand, but it gets us into the game. And they side, so that means they've got like no follow-up after this. This is such a dangerous position to be in, because if we get like gusted, we're kind of screwed. But to piece that together like that, I think is like really good. We just hope our top deck's good. Okay. I mean, having a Nest Ball in hand's worth 2 in the bush, so that's not too bad. I'm definitely... There's the counter catcher. Yeah. That makes sense. So we're looking for an energy now. If this Nest Ball could become a Mew, we'd be in such a good position. But unfortunately, it doesn't. That could potentially do something for us, actually. Would I be inclined to... No, because Slither Wing just becomes a liability. I think we get the Bolt out. It's not super ideal, but I'm trying so hard to make sure we have value here. Grass and Electric. Teal Dance. I'm so glad Noctowl's only 1 retreat cost. We'd be in real trouble if not. So let's attach the Noctowl. Retreats. Bring up the bolts. Thunderburst Storm. He can't keep getting away with this. He's spawn camping! Stop him! As long as it's not a counter catcher or a boss. We just keep killing them as they come. If we can get to 2 prizes remaining pretty early, we're going to be happy. We can take out the Monkey Dory. Okay, it's concession. Perfect. What a start. So, Cynthia's Garchomp. Again, I'm trying not to look at too much of what's in the list. I know roughly how the archetype is put together. But yeah, it's very much the same as like any other. Just go for whatever you can. Do we have to worry about Shaman? We do, okay. Shaman and Iron Bundle. Okay, so we can go first. We won't be in too bad a position, hopefully. But the thing is, we don't want to focus on Baby Bolt if they're running a Cynthia. Not Cynthia, a Shaman. It's still good for like taking knockouts to begin with, but if we can go Fan Rotom first, we're in a much better position. This sucks. We can retreat, but we're not in a good position. We going first? We got Prime Catcher. Oh, this is awful. I guess we go for the potential for Cruel Arrow, but this is what we call a brick start. Now, this is still a favourable matchup for me, so we can maybe pull it together, but for that to happen, we're going to need to see Crispin. We can't even rely on Energy Stretcher here. Energy Stretcher? Energy Switch. Depending on how much they do, I might look at an Iono here. But I think we're going to see potentially a TM Evo here. Or we're just going for straight Cynthia's power weight, yeah. So we're flooding the board. If we don't see Shaman go down, it's good for us. I think Gibble can one-shot us, right? Garchomp can one-shot us. The Cynthia's power weight's still not great. That does bring it up to 400. That's what I was thinking of. So we need, what, 420, which is 6 energy for a knockout? We can certainly build towards that. I'm not too worried. I don't think there's much point in using this just yet. Blaze it. If we don't see the Shaman, we're in a fantastic position. If we do, we just use Cruel Arrow and the active, call it a day. Oh, there's no way we're getting donked. Well, not donked, but functionally donked. Oh, this sucks. Come on. Do they have the energy? They don't even need the energy. Oh, that's so bad. I should have Iono'd. That's on me, dude. Oh, I misplayed that horribly. Oh, that's completely on me. I could have avoided that. Okay, so Scissor EX. It's an interesting concept. It is one of those like funky decks that I think if you give it time, it could be really interesting. I did play against a Copperaja EX deck when I was at a Cup a while back in May, and they ran it with Monkey Dory because the attack does damage to every Pokemon, including itself. So it would just do damage and then have like 60 damage just send straight back at you. It was ridiculous. Really cool concept, but ridiculous. I don't think Baby Bolt shenanigans will work too well here, so I think we just have to focus on Big Bolt, which is fine. This isn't fine. Starting this is terrible. We have ways and means around it, but it's not going to be fun. There is potential for a good turn, but this doesn't look good. Although their start is also terrible, there's a chance to donk. Okay, let's see what we can do from here. So we get rid of grass, we just got rid of electric, so we grab another electric. Please! I don't think we'll do anything this turn. I think we just go for a settle because we're not going to do much else. I think going too aggressive here is going to be silly. So we'll grab Fan Rotom. We can get the... As long as we don't die, we can get the Bloodmoon Ursaluna out of the active fairly easily. So I ain't too worried about that. Just gotta be careful we don't overfill the bench here. We obviously get Ogerpon in play because we're going to need it. Hit him with a Teal Dance. I've just realised I could have got a donk here. Oh, that was really dumb. I could have got a donk. You fucking idiot, Liam. Alright, well, we live and learn. There was a donk there and I messed up. We should have Nest Balled for Latias, retreated the Ursaluna into the Fan Rotom. Oh, we didn't have a stadium. Okay, never mind. We didn't actually have one. But if they don't have anything else going on right now, the room is going to be a problem. We can Noctowl into stuff next turn, though. I think you have to rigidify here. Great word. I think Area 0, try and get some more stuff on the bench. Ooh, that gives us options. So, they're taking 30 less damage, so we need to hit for 120 to knock out this Varoom. Okay. So 120 knocks out the Varoom. The question is... Is Baby Bolt enough here? It is, theoretically, but we actually need to hit some cards for it to make sense. I think we need to go for a plan B here, just to be safe. So let's Nest Ball and grab these two. 0 Nest Ball, and we'll grab Baby Bolt and Raging Bolt. In fact, we don't have a retreat right now. Oh, we don't even have Latias. Oh my god, I've not deck checked. Okay, I'm actually actively throwing at this stage. Prime Catcher would fix this, but my god, I am just... I'm playing terribly. What is wrong with me? Do we just hold on for dear life here? Well, the thing is, they're not doing anything. Oh, I've thrown so hard here. We just need them to keep dead drawing. They're nest balling. That's not dead drawing. I can't help but notice. So this will be for Genesect for Scissor. Now, I don't think Ursaluna gets knocked out. Yeah, Ursaluna doesn't actually get knocked out with this. Smart to set up a draw engine here. Oh, I'm really annoyed at myself. I'm going to be honest. Really annoyed. Okay. We survive another turn. If we can take out this Varoom, they don't have an attacker. That's kind of like the thing to bear in mind right now. There's a bear in mind. So we'll definitely Teal Dance. Not really what I'm looking for. Come on, good draw. We need next. Like, there's a technically there's a relatively easy solve for our problem. So we don't have a Knight, so we definitely want to go with this. And this. We ain't hitting it. Honestly, it's on me. Like, I can't be upset. I think we just have to set up for the future. Do we attach to the moon so we can potentially move it next turn? I guess so, right? Good guy Liam is playing so his op gets a chance to play the game! Could you imagine if that's what I was doing? If only my round 2 opponent could do that for me. Yeah, there was a round 1 donk there. That's so dumb. Or turn 1 donk, sorry. Turn 2 donk? 2, whatever. Yeah, it was turn 1. I just want to get rid of this Varoom. It's so annoying. It's just taunting me. Look at you, fool. What energy do we have here? Electric. We got the Fan Rotom's got that on it. Opening Bloodmoon while prizing Latias is unbearable. It's really, like, that'll throw me completely. Okay, so there's no attacker as long as we can take out this Varoom. So, we E-switch. Attach. Retreat. Bolt up. There's a temptation to play terribly here. I'm going to try not to do that. Okay. We're not on beast mode yet, but I wish we were. So I think we just take out the Varoom, right? There's no reason not to. Take a Grass Energy from there. Take the Fighting Energy from here. So annoying that we have to do 2 energy there. But it frees up the Fighting Energy, which I think is quite important. Oh, awesome. We're in the game now, boys. Definitely in the game now. We got Ditto. Well, I get the feeling we're most likely knocking out this Varoom this turn. So the Genesect will have to go into the active. Yep, that didn't surprise me. It's a relatively easy choice. We know Latias is prized, so our only way to get rid of this Bloodmoon Ursaluna right now is Prime Catcher. which they have just made slightly easier for me to get to, which is nice of them. Let's consider it. I think we go double grass because we want the draw. We don't want to use Sada. Annoying. I think if we put this on you so you don't become a target, we've got a good response attacker. I think we just have to, like, hold station. Yeah, we just have to wait till Prime Catcher comes up. We've got 11 cards left in deck, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. It's definitely in the deck still. So there's the Scyther. Kind of exhausting our options a little bit here. Interesting, interesting. We haven't seen Night Stretcher yet, have we? There's 3 in the deck. They shouldn't be too far away. Okay, the Poffins are coming out. So the ideal scenario is to take out this Scissor before it can do anything. We've got the NG on board for that. There it is. So 30 less. 30 less, that's 60. So 330. Oh, we can make this so much easier for ourselves, actually. We don't even need to do that much in the way of maths. We need to do 280, that's 4 energy, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Jamming Tower was 2 birds, 1 stone with that. That was awesome. Ooh. The bear is a massive problem, I'm not going to lie. So how much Gust do they have? 2 boss, 1 counter catcher. So there's 1 boss still available, 1 counter catcher still available. Yeah, we've got all our Night Stretchers still, so we should be okay. What, jamming on the tower? It me? Huge. Okay, so I think we just lost this. Hit him for that one-time energy. There's a temptation to go for the Genesect. I don't know how beneficial that would have been. Definitely do with seeing 1 more Noctowl. We need to see our Night Stretchers. Like, that's kind of the biggest issue right now. If we can get ourselves to a Night Stretcher, we're not feeling too bad. Because we can at least then start piling up on the moon to get it out of the way. God damn it, I knew it was coming. This is such an annoying matchup. Mostly because of the gusting. If we can get to an area 0, we're not feeling too bad either. We do have 1 more on the... Oh, we don't. Okay. So we do have to manually get this out of the active now. That is a problem. What are we powering up? 150. Pokemon takes 30 less damage. Okay. Where is all that energy right now? Committed. We need to find these Night Stretchers. I don't know where they are. They're all in the deck. They're all in the deck. That's very annoying. I think all our energy's committed to? Yes. We've got time. But not tons of it. Hang on, I'm just doing some maths in my head. So we need to see a Night Stretcher. We need to attach every turn. As long as we attach every turn, we take a knockout. That's not necessarily true, though. We kind of need to draw things in the right order here. And at any moment, we can see our Raging Bolt knocked out. I think any response about jamming on your tower would be demonetizable. I wouldn't even be upset if they Iono'd me. Don't think they will. We've also got Iono waiting in the wings as well. Right, there's our first one. They've used both the bosses. They have Counter Catcher still. What we could do with is an open bench space. But I don't think we're getting that anytime soon. Play Crispin. I can't. If I could, I would. We do have Iono still in the deck, so at least we've got that going for us. There's one thing I don't know if I've got in the deck, which I need to quickly check. Perfect. Do it for me. Okay, we do run that. That's fine. Sure. The thing is, I don't know if it's in the deck or if it's prized. If it's prized, we're in trouble. They don't have boss, they do have Counter Catcher, so it's hoping they don't have Counter Catcher. We do still have like plenty of win con here. It's just awkward. This is definitely why I'd like to see a Mew. The fact we were missing the Latias is so annoying. Shaman isn't part of our battle plan right now, so that's fine. It's absolutely fine. Yeah, there's a couple of cards we could do with making sure we have. That's not one of them. Still one of those available too. Just a cheeky little bit of hand disruption. It's okay. Just a cheeky little bit of hand disruption. It's fine. This is such a crap match. This all stems from the missing of the turn 1 donk. But could we have got the turn 1 donk without Latias? Were we missing the Latias? I think that was the big problem. Stupid hot Latiases. God, this is such an annoying match. What the hell's a Heatran? Oh, okay. Annoying. Air Baboon? In this economy? Well, it doesn't work. She's got a Jamming Tower in play. But if they take the Jamming Tower out of play, they can't knock out the Raging Bolt. And I hope they don't realise that. Oh, come on. I still can't move the Revel Room. We've got to kind of hope the Metal Maker whiffs here. It did not whiff. Can they move the Revel Room? They can. Annoying. Okay, that's fine. We don't need to react yet. This is actually fine. It's annoying Jamming Tower's in play. But it means we've got some room now. We still hit for the Thunderburst Storm, finish it off afterwards. Because the Blood Moon still exists. Does that guarantee us the win? We could do like an energy on the Raging Bolt. And that, I think, does then guarantee us the win. Oh, one energy off. Because the moon don't go down. And they got no Gustin. Let's see what the move is from here. I think this has set us up into a good place. I think. If we can find one more energy from the bolt, that would go crazy. Because then we'd be hitting for 150. If the bolt goes down, we can take a knockout with Ursaluna. If they don't take the bolt out, we can just retreat the Ursaluna and bring up the bolt. If they bring up anything else, we just retreat. If they knock out anything, the bear is ready to go. I believe this is checkmate. I don't think they can take a win from here. So what are they going for? So you take, what, 50 less damage? Okay. The bear doesn't get KO'd. That's annoying. But the bear still takes KO, right? Oh, it's just shy. But we can reset it. Iono is more helpful than Nathan to me. Steel Wing does keep it in play, which is annoying. Again, this is where a Mew would be very handy. Unfortunately, we don't have that option. We can go 240. So we're doing so much less damage now, actually. We can't attack next turn. We've got no way to retreat. This is kind of a pain. Oh, we're not in as good a position as I was hoping. If I'm honest, that's fine. We still have 2 more prizes to play with. Put you in the active for a sec. We can't use that. But what would be the point? I don't think we can win from here, annoyingly. I'll tell you for why. The Pal Pad's prized. If Pal Pad wasn't prized, we would be fine. I think we just have to hit with the bear and hope for the best. Retreat it next turn and hope it's protected. Does Steel Burst take a knockout here? No. It will cost them to retreat the Scissor. We've seen 2 Energy Recyclers go already. There's only 2 in the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 13 energies, there's still 4 more available. God, this is such a tense matchup. If I'm not stupid, I think my prize is a Noctowl and Pal Pad. Yeah, Pal Pad being prized here is actually like a genuine problem. $30 less damage. 30 less damage. The bear doesn't take a knockout here. No point in using this. There's a funny world where that helps us, but I don't think it actually does. Yeah, Pal Pad being prized actually screwed us here, which is really frustrating. Oh, it's so annoying. So we definitely can't knock out this Genesect. We also can't move it in any way, shape, or form. Should have fed him an Ogerpon. It's the full metal lab that's actually like costing us so much here. We can't feed another single prize the next turn. That just retreats. I'm so annoyed. This game should have been over turn 1. Oh, and that's time, I think. Yeah, the game's done. Okay. It's a tie then. And I'm getting close to arguing for slow play, but I won't do that. Time is done, so I'm conceding to get on with the next round. Good game. Gluck! Alright, so we're against Ethan's Typhlosion, which isn't... I didn't think it's a good matchup for Raging Bolt, but some people would argue that it is. I'm just genuinely not sure. I assume we want to go first. Or do we want to deny them the chance to evolve and take a knockout of Fan Rotom early? I think we go first because we want to set up Baby Bolt, right? That's probably correct. What is with bears in the opening hand? Good God. They really want to give me the bear. So Gravity Mountain's not a problem for us. It's the Pidgeot build, which actually makes things a bit more interesting. They do not want to give me useful cards, do they? But if I'm lucky, maybe they start the Pidgey. So, we want this and this. Chocolate Rain. Ultra Ball. Get rid of these two. Is that the sensible grab? It is. We put Latias in play. Treat into the Ditto. Hit him with that transformative start. We will become Fan Rotom. With Raging Bolt's in there, we've only got another Raging Bolt EX. Slither Wing's available, which, in this matchup. 4 Sada, 1 Iono, 1 Crispin. Sorry, I'm sorry. 1 boss, 4 Sada, 1 Iono. Where the hell am I Crispin? 2 Crispin prized, a Night Stretcher's prized. A Lightning Energy's prized. Oh my god. This is dreadful. This does not look good. Probably shouldn't have picked up all of my Hootoots as well. Maybe the energy should have gone on the Raging Bolt EX. Oh well. This isn't looking great. Artisan doesn't do a whole lot for us. Although, it does give us access to Assault Landing. So, maybe it's okay? We do run Bravery Charm as well, which puts us out of range of a normal Typhlosion attack. We can also hope they've got supporters prized. We kind of don't want to put Ogerpon in play unless we absolutely have to. Well... We'll take it. So we just bully the Cyndaquil, right? That's probably the correct play. So I think we... Did we grab this early? Is that just better? Probably is, right? Yeah, that's probably better. Although I didn't check that we had Pal Pad available, which I think would be very helpful to us. Okay, if we can spawn camp the Cyndaquils, we're in a good place. I get the feeling we might see a Pidgey call for family here. Or a flap for 20? Okay, Assault Landing's no longer doing anything. Eventually, they're going to have to evolve that Pidgeotto. Is there any rare candy in this build? 2. So they've got the free retreat on the Pidgeotto. I think we just try and spawn camp the Cyndaquils as best as we can. It's really our only course of action. So I know what I want to find off a Noctowl. Okay. I guess they didn't think they were going to win. Yeah, they said, yep, 2 Cyndaquil prize, 2 Poffin, 2 Ethan's Adventure. Haha. I said, that's brutal. Had the KO on Cyndaquil lined up next turn too. Sorry, dude. Good luck for the rest. I do find it quite funny with these tournaments, actually. I very rarely run into the same deck twice. And God of War twice is a bit of a rough one. It's playable. They're not running Shaman, so we can just go for the Raging Bolt strategy. The Baby Bolt. Do I want to get first? Hell yeah. If we can get Baby Bolt and Jamming Tower down, we'll laugh him. Well, that's not... It's not a great hand. I mean, the Ultra Balls aren't too bad. If we had a basic in this hand, the prizes could really screw us. Ooh, opening Hoothoot is terrible, but the Jamming Tower is good. We have no energy. So real back and forths here. I think we do go Rotom here, because we can always potentially knock out what's in the active. But with a single Grass Energy, do we go for the Ogerpon? We do have Baby Bolt available. With a single Grass Energy, we can also go Ditto into Sada, but that feels pretty weak. 3-3. Jamming Tower's in hand. We only have one area, 0 Underdepths. I think Fan Call's probably correct here. I don't love it, but we can get to Baby Bolt. But is it worth it? I think it is. Retreat into Ditto. Transformative starts. We've got to hope for a good top deck here, realistically, but we'll see how it goes. So I don't think we have any grass Pokemon at all in this deck. Oh, there's a Budu. So it's probably an argument for using Night Stretcher early here. I think turning off TM Evolution is quite important, though. So there's our first Rolts down. I don't think we're going to get the opportunity to knock out this Rolts. Artisan's annoying, but we can use it to our advantage too. We got 2 rare can do. Okay. And just based on how our ball state is currently, I don't think we're going to have a good matchup here. Honestly, don't even mind it. The hand's horrific. If we just get a Crispin, this is an amazing hand. We just need a Crispin. I think we have to shuffle the deck before we do anything else. If we can spawn camp these fucking Rolts, we're in such a good place. Annoyingly, we've already used the Jamming Tower, which may have been a mistake. I don't like a Budu coming into the active here, if I'm honest. That does mess with our plans a little bit. 3 Rolts down! My god. But that's not TM Evolution, so I guess we take the positives with the negatives. Top deck Crispin, here we go. No, not what I was after. So we definitely shuffle the deck. Because we can find ourselves a Noctowl, we're not in too bad a position. I mean, technically that's finding a Noctowl. I guess we'll touch energy here. And turn. I think this is already shot. Don't think it's going to go well at all. We've really got to hope there's no evolutions this turn. Second Iono already. Not what we're looking for. Oh, come on. Of course you Iono into this. So we do have a Sada available. Because if we can just get to ourselves to an electric energy, we do at least have Dragon Headbutt and Thunderburst Storm available. We also have a Teal Dance available to us as well. And they've just brought us closer to Noctowls as well, so... We'd probably get Itchy Pollen. There's a Gardevoir somewhere if they've picked up a rare candy. God, would I rather Iono this turn? Oh my god, they literally have bloody everything. Although the energy that's gone isn't their best, and a Bravery Charm's gone now as well. There is a potential turn here where we can bolt a Gardevoir. It just depends how greedy they get. I don't think it needs to be a Gardevoir yet. Oh, we can't Prime Catcher, though, is the only problem. So they've got a Research left in hand. Yeah, they've got a Research in hand, so they've got such a good turn next turn. So is that a case that we just start sniping? And try and protect the Ogerpon, the Bravery Charm, maybe. If we could take out the Gardevoir, we'd be in such an amazing spot. So we definitely have Sada available. There's Crispin, that's big. Electric Fighting. So we can at least take out the Curlier. Artisan's not going to do anything for us. So we just start sniping the bench. Do we start sniping the bench by taking out their attackers? I would say yes. There's a temptation to go for the Curlier, but like, what's the point? They've already got a Gardevoir on board. So now they have to answer this Raging Bolt. So we know Research is coming. Two Ultra Balls are down. They're on 4, of course they do. God, this is such a precarious board state. Big word of the day. It's just really hard to like go for the Gardevoir. If we can just keep it to a single prize board, we're not feeling too bad. This Ogerpon's a problem, but with a Bravery Charm on it, it should help us out just a little bit. They've used 2 Iono. They've got 4 in total. That could be a problem. Again, not having Mew here is going to be rough. And I don't know how much time they can afford to spend. They've got 4 Psychic Energy. The thing is, they can't afford to bring out 2 prizes too early either. Because we can just bully them. So Fez we can answer with Slither Wing. Although it's not ideal because it does leave Monkey Dory vulnerabilities. So what are they digging for here? Do they not have an attacker? They do, and is it going to have to be script? No, it's the Dark Energy they just picked up. So I guess we're doing some Monkey Dory shenanigans. Okay. Are we going for a Mind Bend? I guess we're going for a Mind Bend. I don't particularly relish the idea of moving this Raging Bolt. We can. I don't want to. Yeah, can we actually? Because we need we do have enough bench space, really. Well, we haven't seen any area zeros yet. I assume they're just like weighing up what to do. Are they just gonna go for the knockout of God of War? I guess so. Okay. I assume we move 30. So that'll put us on 280. We can respond knockout with Bolt here, so I'm not feeling too bad. I would like to get the Raging Bolt back if we can. Because having it as a threat is really good. Okay. That does seem like the correct way to do this. Now, do we set up for a Slither Wing? I don't think we do because of Monkey Dory. Don't think it's worth doing that yet. So his Grass Energy did go, so that's good. I could do with... I could do with another Assault Landing Pokemon, but I don't think we're going to get to it. We do have Fezandipiti as a potential option as well. Latias would go crazy. E-Switch is available. We've got an Area 0. Okay, so we might just have to use Sada in a crap way here. Which is fine. I don't like not getting full value out of it, but I don't want to put another Bolt down before we have to. I have a horrible feeling we might have to. So we're only doing 210 if we retreat this. Oh no, we've got enough for a knockout here. So we can retreat into this. We can Area 0 as well. Is that worth doing? Don't really want to lose too many cards here. We do have another Iono probably on the way. Just gotta be careful we don't get locked with Noctowl. So grab you. Okay, we have all the cards that we care about in deck. Where are we on? Where are we on energy? Okay, good to know. Okay. It's not ideal. Night Stretcher might have been a better grab, actually. Yeah, Night Stretcher probably was a better grab. I think we need to get enough Pokemon down just so we've got the attack option. I'm not going to do this in the order that I need it to be in, but it's fine. The Iono is going to suck here. We know it's coming. So that in the active implies they've got another God of War. This is God of War Clefairy coming down now. Yeah, there it is. They don't play any recovery. Oh, 4 Night Stretcher, I'm dumb. They do play recovery. We've still got Fan Rotom kicking about. So if they do Drifloon us, we can take advantage. James, are you watching the stream currently? Okay. Duh. Okay. I'm keeping an eye on the timers, that's all. So their only boss is gone. Well, they don't run Pal Pad. So they've used both of their gusting. It's good to know. Okay, so here's the Drifloon. So they're probably going to knock out the Ogerpon. We're not getting Iono, which is good. They definitely have 2 Iono available. So if they knock out this Ogerpon, we return. If they knock it out with the Drifloon, we return knockout with the Fan Rotom. That puts us on 2 prizes. We just make sure we're in a position to take 2 prizes on either the Fezandipiti or the God of War next turn. It's how we have to do this. There's a Clefairy lurking somewhere as well, which is also a problem. But I think having 2 bolts powered up, we should be okay. Of course, we also have Bear as well to bear in mind. We haven't used Prime Catcher yet. Oh, such a shame we used Jamming Tower early, because we could just take a Jamming Tower knockout here. And then just, like, boss them up. Yeah, our response here is just Fan Rotom. I don't know what their game plan is after this. I love Jamming Tower knockouts or Tool Scrapper. Yeah, I completely get that. It's so fun. So yeah, we just respond with Fan Rotom. Again, we know the Iono's coming, so we need to make sure Sada's on both of these. So we attach here. Sada. What's in hand? Okay. I think this makes sense. That first Night Stretcher as well, which is pretty big. Big if true, big then true. Another Hoothoot for me. So any way to guarantee the win next turn? It's all energy based, realistically. So if we get Iono here, it's going to suck. So we're just going to hope we can recover energy. Of course, the alternate way is Moon, Energy, Prime Catcher on the Fez. So what do you target here? So there's no way there's not an Iono. There was probably an argument, actually, to put Fezandipiti on the bench. Definitely haven't used Prime Catcher, have we? No. They can't sneak a KO with Monkey this turn. So this would be for the retreat and full heal. There's the Iono. Huh. Here's where I wouldn't mind an Artisan. I'm starting to get like more in the mindset as well of like thinking about bossing, discarding a Noctowl just so we can always access one from Night Stretcher. I don't think that'd be the worst idea in the world. There's like 2 or 3 cards we could really do with hitting. I don't think we're going to see any of them, which is really annoying. Are we going for the Latias here? What are we aiming for? 20 per damage counters. That's 240. So it knocks out the Latias, knocks out the Raging Bolts. So we could definitely do with seeing Fezandipiti next time. We should have got Fezandipiti down. Because we have ways of getting it back if it goes down. What do you go for here? God, Jamming Tower would go so crazy right now. Right, that doesn't do what we need it to do. Come on. That doesn't give me the knockout, does it? So we need to see Prime Catcher. So Grass in hand. Electric on the bolts. Come on, come on, come on. No! That sucks. Okay. That definitely dies to that. There's no gusting, is there? They've definitely got knockout if we don't take this knockout here. So we have to give the knockout. There's no point in not doing it. Really could have done with that Noctowl last turn. I'm so tempted to call slow play, but like, it's God of War. It is what it is. That's annoying. Because they've taken over 5 minutes. This is so dumb. Yeah, unless we hit Fez and all the relevant cards, there was no way we won that turn. That's so annoying. What a pain. Do they have TM Evolution? They do, and if they get greedy with it, then we can punish them. That's fine. I'm still not 100% sure if I like the way this deck plays, but we'll see. Let's start with the Fan Rotom. Definitely like to see some energy here. Roaring Moon? There's a freaking moon in this list? God damn. Well, that's scary. Go Hoothoot double Noctowl. We do have what the kids are calling the nuts as far as a start is concerned. Do we get a Raging Bolts? We don't have energy is the only problem. Do we have Prime Catcher before we get too stupid? Yes, we do. So Raging Bolt's fine, so we can threaten 2 ways then. I won't be surprised if we see an Iono early. 2 Iono, 4 Arven, 2 Boss. 2 Janine. Janine's one to keep an eye out on as well. Is there E-Switch in this list? 1 Unfair Stamp, 2 Energy Switch. That Bolt can attack turn 1. But we're going the evolution route, that's fine. So I think we just take out the Roaring Moon. One Binding Mochi, 2 Ends Castle. Because we can answer the Zoroarks with the Ogerpons as well, which is kind of crazy. As long as we don't get greedy. What options do they have? 2 Monkey Dory, 2 Reshiram. So they're only running Reshiram. Okay. So we definitely go Crispin. So that's not even a question. And then we want this and this. So we go Area 0. Oh, we grab Prime Catcher. We don't actually need or want Prime Catcher yet. That's kind of dumb. Double Grass. Yeah, I'm kind of messing this up actually. So grab these 2. We can go after a Zoroark. That's not really a problem. I've just kind of done this like the wrong way around, realistically. It does kind of save us. We might still get saved if we hit Ogerpon here. Or hit a Nest Ball here, or a Latias. Okay, we didn't hit what we needed to hit, that's fine. So I think we just take it out. There's a good chance we get return knocked out by the Roaring Moon. That's fine, we have responses. It probably would have been smart to get down another Noctowl or Hoothoot, but it is what it is. If we get Unfair Stamped, then we've got, again, options. Well, there's our third Noctowl. I'd have rather have taken out the Roaring Moon here. I've just missed the player. As long as they miss the energy, we're not in too bad a situation. Okay, so no Roaring Moon attack, that's fine. So I'd really like to see a... There's Unfair Stamp. Really like to see Sada. That's doing nothing. Yeah, that Unfair Stamp was rough. But they missed anything useful, so that's a plus. But it's bought them a turn, which is frustrating. There was so much I should have got down there. I'm putting it down to being tired, but at the same time, these are very, very bad misplays. It's missing, like, the energy. The energy's just not showing up at the moment. So this Roaring Moon will get a knockout on us, which is annoying. We have response, but it's not great, because they're going to lose the area 0. No, they've got a gouging. They can't Calamity Storm here. So as long as we see an energy, we've got a response knockout. But we need to see an NG. Okay. We really need CNG. Come on, come on, come on. That'll work. Grass and... 2 each prized. That's annoying, so it doesn't matter. Grass goes in hand. Fighting goes there. We Teal dance if we want to. We can leave our friends behind. Mooncoon spotted. True! Then we Teal dance. Then we Nest Ball. There's an argument for going for Hoothoot there. But I think flipping the script is more important. Interesting. Interesting. Do we go for a third here? 2, 3, 4. Yes, all that energy is now committed, which is a bit frustrating. Okay. Probably an argument for putting that into play. That was probably really dumb not to. Because if we get Iono'd here, this is going to be really bad. But if we get Energy Retrieval... But we do have Fezandipiti now, so... it's Castle. Done. Easy choice. Again, I'd love to have had Hoothoot down here, but we're not really in the position to do that. I get the feeling we're going to see an Iono. We haven't seen any yet. They've got 2 somewhere. So we're not getting Iono, so that's a huge sign for us. They're not knocking anything out. Other than the Fan Rotom. And that would be pointless. So are they just going to put some damage somewhere? Also, not getting the Raging Bolt down has cost us. Which is a little bit frustrating. But yeah, the best they can do here is, like, knock out the Fan Rotom. Cool, yeah. That's what I thought. 54, start. Okay, timer is up. There we go. Okay. I play this like I play against Goldengo, right? I snipe where I can snipe. And I try not to put too many 2 prizes into play. What are we dealing with here? There's no single prize attacker. Good to know. Any TM evolutions to worry about? No. Brilliant Blender at Academy at Night. Cypher Mania at Crow. I think we should be okay in this matchup. But you know what they say about assumptions. Ooh, and a Mulligatawny. Very nice. Very nice. See, Champions coming out is like making me not want to check out the VGC scene yet, because I know it's all moving. So I'd rather just wait for that. Let's go with Fan Call. We're Fan Rotom. Nope, we'll go Hoothoot. Double Noctowl, is that right? Yes. We know there's no Shaman in game. But we also know there's no Bolt. Uh-oh! No! Alright, well, we're going to have to go aggressive with Fan Rotom. That's fine. Do we give ourselves Latias as an option? I think we do. Cool. We'll see how this goes. You never know. It could be a brick and we one-shot. We can start eating early. I really don't want to put Ogerpon in the active, but I probably should have kept Ogerpon off the board for as long as I possibly could, but realistically, I think we just have to go for it. Scythe Maniac is going to be a bit annoying here, because I imagine it's going to be like Brilliant Blender and something else. It'll get him into the game, we know that much. We can definitely get a Stadium in play pretty quickly here. Is there any tools to worry about? No. So I think we just go wide with our usual stuff, right? Just hope we trade as well as we can. I don't think we can trade well, unfortunately, but we'll see. It might be worth using Iono here as well. I don't know. Like, I don't hate the idea of going, like, this just to stop, like, a big crit hit. We have this. But I just want to be really careful about how we spend our resources here, because we don't want to go too greedy. So I think we want this and this. Get one of these fellas down. And have Night Stretcher ready to pull that back. And then we can Teal Dance if we want to. We can leave our friends behind. Attach a Fighting Energy here. The annoying thing is, Iono does give them what they want, but I'm hoping because of what they have in their hand, it'll just disrupt a little bit. That's my logic. Whether that works or not, we'll find out. Uh-oh. Okay. Uh-oh. So I can't do anything. The game properly bugged out then. That was horrible. Oh, that was horrific. I did not enjoy that at all. Right, how much energy is in the discard so far? 0. It's interesting. I don't think the game is fully unbugged. Because things are still moving. So, like, the hand was, like, off-center for a second there until another card appeared after the Brilliant Blender got played. Yeah, this is, like, lagging out really badly. This is annoying because I feel like this is going to be a throne game. God, this game is so bad. I've got to assume there's a boss's orders in that hand. No, okay. Oh, they're it. Oh, okay. Do we have a counter catcher? 2 counter catchers. Okay. If we haven't hit a counter catcher, I'm not feeling too bad. If we have, then I'm terrified. That's quite smart. Oh, we're digging for the counter catcher, aren't we? This sucks. How much energy's gone so far? 8. So we're doing 16. Is that my Ogerpon knocked out? I think it is. Come on, please miss the counter catcher. That's actually fine. I thought the game had froze then. Okay, yep, that's smart. We haven't got rid of any energy yet. Oh my god. Okay. So we need the attachment plus the discard for this. So we go Sada to Raging Bolt. Okay, cool. Manual touch. Treats. Academy Night. Pop that bad boy there. It's not a fantastic hand, it's got to be said, but it'll do. Hello, 7575. How's it going, buddy? Hope you're well. I'm all good. Thank you for asking. We're on odd prizes, which is really annoying, but we're not in too bad a position. The Ionos are going to hit hard here, but as long as we stay ahead, I'm not feeling too bad. So we're on 9 energy in the discard now. So that's doing 18, 210. So 2 more energy need to go. But as long as we stay on pace, we're not feeling too bad. It's whether we can stay on pace. Could really do seeing another area 0 as well before too much longer. So that's 8 energy. So that's 16, 21. That's not 23. That's not 25. The Bolt lives at the moment. We've still got Fezandipiti, and we've still got Reverie. We've got 2 Reveries. That's annoying. So most likely, we'll see more energy disappear. If we don't, I'd be shocked. So there goes the Jet Energy, so that's 23. Need 1 more energy going, that's 25. That's knockout for Raging Bolt. Come on, what have you got? We are in a position to build up 2 Raging Bolts next turn. Not seeing another energy go yet. So we're on 18. We're on 18 energy in there. So it's 100, 180 damage plus 30. So we're on 210. This will be 230. So 1 more energy needs to go for a knockout. Do we have it? Are they? Oh, is he 10 shy? This is so brutal. Yep. I think they were 10 shy. The Iono here sucks though, because we had such a decent hand for next turn. Okay, no, we can make this work. We can make this work. They're looking for an energy plus discard here. There's the Ultra Ball. Is it energy? No, it's energy! But Briar's gone, and Pal Pad has gone. There's 2 Pal Pad in the deck, though, so I've got to bear that in mind. Two Pal Pad in the deck's kind of annoying. Okay, we're not in the best of positions now. It's got to be said. Could do so much here. That's not really what I'm after, if I'm honest. So we have to Noctowl, realistically. We'll Teal Dance first, see if we can draw into something we need. I obviously want this energy to go there. Why are you pissing about? Okay, Crispin. Crispin doesn't get us to where we need to be. Crispin does get us where we need to be in combination with Pheasant. taking out Fezandipiti, though. So if we go Prime Catcher Nest Ball. Let's make sure the energy's in the deck first. It is. It's not a great play, but it's the one we have. And then we only need, like, one knockout after that. We still have boss available? Yes. So, Nest Ball for Raging Bolt. Crispin. Electric Fighting. Literally doesn't matter. Fighting onto... Oh my god, I hate this game. Fighting onto Bolts. Prime Catcher the Fez. Then we can Bellowing Thunder for the knockout here. Then all we need to do is knock out Charcadet next turn. We can do that with Fan Rotom. And we skip the Briar play as well. Which is quite important. Okay, if we can get to boss, we're good. It's getting to boss that's now the problem. Because we have no Hootoots on bench. So we are down to just hoping to draw what we need. Which is never a good position to be in. If both the Charcadets evolve as well, I think we're going to struggle. But again, we do have bear potential. But it would be a lot harder to get bear set up. Very much playing a hoping game here. I'm guessing this will be for Cerulege. So we're going to hope there's none left. There is none left. Okay, so 3 committed, so 1 is prized potentially. We're up for a deck out victory if we're not careful. Or if they're not careful. Can I force that maybe? No, probably not. Where are we on Gust? One counter catcher gone. No bosses. 2 counter catchers, 1 boss. Yeah, so there's a boss and counter catcher still available. I kind of wish I didn't use my Prime Catcher. If I didn't have to, I wouldn't have, but we kind of had to. We could do with this Raging Bolt being knocked out, just to free up the bench space and get Fezandipiti potentially. Fez will be quite important here too. We are lined up for taking a win. We need to see boss's orders. That does win us the game. Iono's going back in. Because we've got Energy Retrieval, so we're golden there. So we're going to get top deck plus a Teal Dance draw. So we've got a 11% chance? What have we got? Well, that doesn't hurt us. We don't have Fezandipiti. Oh, did we get rid of it early? Was that the issue? So we really needed Night Stretcher. So our only hope now is it comes off this Ogerpon. This sucks. No, we missed it. Yeah, we just lose. There's definitely a boss's orders coming our way. Oh, that's so frustrating. I got rid of the 2 things that could help us. Do we even have Night Stretchers available? We do. We've got all 3 available still. Show me the boss. Or the counter catcher. You've got one or the other. There it is. Damn it! Yeah, I think not having Mew is actually like costing me now because the Ionos are the things that are kicking my ass at this stage. How's Bolt been treating you? It's not too bad. I've got an old list that's not doing as hot as it should be, so... Bolt's been fine. I'm just playing an old list, so it's kind of hard to actually properly judge how well it's actually gone today. And I've also thrown at least 2 games. Like, I've thrown away 2 wins. Quite convincingly, actually. So, bit frustrating, but